Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Max and Juan Cast live show. Max, it's week 18. It's late night. There couldn't be any other way to do this. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I'm glad that we've got some very good news on the DeMar Hamlin front, which is just awesome to hear because I feel like that was kind of the dark cloud, and not necessarily a dark cloud, but just everyone wanted to know how he was doing, right? And that was going to
Yeah,
be the thing hanging over this whole weekend of football. But he's awake. He's still got a ways to go, but he's talking. He's awake, breathing, talking to people.
he's a
FaceTime the
G,
Bills. Oh, he's no doubt,
bro. I
no
mean,
doubt.
for the first one of the first things for him to ask the doctor, talking about did we win or who won. I
Dog.
mean, that's just some G shit right there,
He
bro.
got
That's
that dog
hard.
in him, bro.
That's
Bro,
that
we talked
dog, bro.
about him and we were like, he's low-key a dog before
Yeah.
everything. Like, I don't know if he'll ever play football again, but man, just great way to come back, kid. Like, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be cool. The NFL is gonna be doing a lot of stuff for him.
They got the
I think
patches on the Bills jerseys, which looks awesome.
yeah, I got the field, every three on the field. I think
Dude,
on the 30-yard line,
he's a
it's gonna be outlined in red.
he's a G because one, like what happened was tragic, but he's gonna like hopefully, knock on wood, like he gonna come out of it. And we still honoring the
Yeah,
boy for just being a G.
yeah,
Let's go,
man.
man.
Shout out to Damar Hamlin. Prayers up to his family still,
Yeah.
man. Prayers up to him. He's getting a lot better. Have a long way to go, but great progress, bro, for a guy coming back from that. I mean, that's all you want to see. You want to see him at least breathing on his own. I mean,
Yeah,
he's out
straight
the
up.
breathing too. That's just big progress in itself. But shout out to him. Shout out to the MJC fans out there, bro. Shout out to you guys. You guys been killing it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel and you guys stumbled across us. We deeply appreciate the follow or subscribe. And like the video, okay? Nonetheless, I mean, that's easy. Takes a second. It's easy to do. It supports us. It helps us get our show out there. Tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell whoever, bro, about the Max and Juan cast, bro. Week 18, Max. You officially beat me in the regular season. All right. I got smacked up.
I mean, I could go 0-16 right now. Greatest
Okay,
comeback
look,
since
I'll, I'll
Lazarus.
I'll I'll give you this, bro. If you can get less than 100 losses in the season, that's impressive.
Oh,
That's
I
impressive.
feel like I've had a really good year, and it's
You really did.
yeah.
You've had a really good year. Part of it is me picking the Raiders every week. Part of it is you picking the Eagles
That's
every
that's
week.
not the
So
15. That's not
there
the
goes
15
that.
game discrepancy.
It low key is though.
No,
I
it's
wouldn't be
not.
surprised.
Hey, shut up. Shut up.
But shout out to the Pick'ems, bro. We're gonna be continuing them during the playoffs, but I'll give Max the regular season crown. I hand it to you. You're officially the MJC
That shit still
Pick'ems
don't cover the
regular
hairline, but it's
season.
okay, dog. It's still there. Let me get my
But
crown. Let me
today
get
we're
my
gonna do.
crown, dog. Nah,
Hey, chill
that
out.
shit don't fit right.
I got
Feels
a little surprise about that later
feels
on
like
in
a
the
fire
show.
in here, like a garbage fire, dumpster fire.
But today we're gonna be doing the show a little bit different, Max. Usually we go through every game, and as we pick the games, we talk about the matchups and stuff. I feel like we can go anywhere this week. Okay, there's a lot of games that don't matter. There's a lot of games that do matter. Okay, so we wanted to really just get into the big news. Okay, and there's no other way to start it off than the dilemma or the outcome, should I say, with all this Bills and Bengals no contest game. So the game has been officially canceled. They're not going to play it. No week 19, no wild card matchup, possibly. That game is thrown into the trash. It is a no contest. It's not a tie. They call it as a no contest. So the NFL came up with these propositions, or actually plan with it to go through. I'm going to be stumbling a lot of words, okay? Because this is super confusing. I hope you guys are watching us on our video show. I apologize for the podcast listeners that do audio. I'm going to try my best to
But
explain this.
before you say this one, I just want to say this. Right now, the Bills are 12-3. The
Yeah.
Chiefs are 13-3. Just for reference. So go ahead now.
Yeah. So scenario 1, Buffalo and Kansas City both win or both tie. A Buffalo versus Kansas City championship game would be at a neutral site. Okay, so no home field advantage for both of these teams. Uh, a lot of these scenarios are tough, man. Let's go to the next one. That's 3. Scenario number 2. Buffalo and Kansas City both lose and Baltimore wins or ties. A Buffalo versus Kansas City championship game would be at a neutral site. Okay.
So that has to do with the Bengals, I assume, right? Or what does this
Yes.
have to do with? Something with the Bengals, because that's who the Ravens are playing. God,
Yeah.
that they make it sound so dumb.
Yeah. It's very hard to explain, man. And honestly, this is scenario 3. Buffalo and Kansas City both lose and Cincinnati wins in week 18. A Buffalo or Cincinnati versus Kansas City, as you should put it, championship would be at a neutral site. So basically, look, if any of these 3 teams play at any point in the playoffs, Max, it's gonna be at a neutral site. That's like the short answer here.
Are you
Okay.
just like appalled by this decision? I'm just curious how you feel about it. I feel like they were dealt a losing hand because they had to
Yeah.
cancel a game.
Yeah.
And I don't really think it's a big deal. Like, first of all, Bengals, Bills, Kansas City's fan bases are good enough where it's almost going to be like your home field is there. Like once you're at the neutral site, I think it'd be kind of cool just to see one.
We'll see, man. You know, one of them's gonna be in LA. You know, one of them's gonna be at SoFi, and one of them's gonna be in Las Vegas. They're one of them's gonna be in Vegas, and one of them's gonna be in SoFi. I guarantee it. And then maybe throw in Arizona.
Maybe like
But
one in Dallas so that they'd be like, we got it. We got a championship game in Big D. Let's go.
but here's the another instance for if Bengals and Ravens are scheduled to meet in the playoffs, a coin flip will determine the site of the game.
How does
So
that make you feel?
that one's tough, man. That I think all
Okay,
of these
so
are tough.
if we can decide draft picks by coin flips, I feel like we should be able to decide that with the coin flip.
Man, this one's just hard, dude. This one, it's just Super Bowls are on the line, man. And there wasn't, like you said, there wasn't no easy out for this. And if I had to be honest, I feel like Cincinnati got the short end of the stick. I'm just gonna say that.
Even if Kansas City has to go on the road for all their playoff games, though, it might be okay. They did it last year. They were like, hey, just so you know, we can go at anywhere. And
You
I feel like Kansas City and Buffalo, if you got Cincinnati coming to your house, you're not on your, you're not relaxed. You're like, oh crap, this team can beat us anytime, anywhere. Joe
Kansas
B.
City, has had what 4 or 5 years already straight of home field advantage.
That's wild.
Seems
Yeah,
like
and Chargers have to play 17 games a year on the road, and Kansas City has to play.
tragic. Tragic. But look, to me, the Bengals got the short end of the stick. We'll see what happens. I think all 3 of these teams are more than capable of winning on the road. And it's just one of those things where it's like a COVID situation, man. It's a tough break. Like just things winded up going the way they are. You kind of just got to deal with it, roll with the punches. And, the NFL and society chose a person's life over football, which,
I think it's about time we did that.
yeah. And it's
About
the first time in a while. So if these are the repercussions for that, so be it. And we made the right decision as an NFL community, and the NFL made the right decision. Everyone's going to still watch these games. Everyone's going to still enjoy them. And I think the best team would win wherever these teams are playing. Like
Yeah,
rain, snow, clear skies, it don't matter. Okay. I'm going to be excited to watch them.
I agree with you, man.
So the other aspect of this is how are these teams going to respond? I mean, especially
The Bills,
Buffalo.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think the Bills are gonna come out on fire and be like, "Yo, we're about to tear up New England." One, they already want to tear New England up
yeah,
for the countless whoopings they put
ass
on them.
whoopings.
So now Buffalo's like, we got to do this for our dog. 3, you know, how would I mean, Damar Hamlin's the type of guy. Anyone who's watched him, he's the type of guy who doesn't take no prisoners. He lays the boom on people. He smacks people up. He's a heat-seeking missile. He's like a linebacker more than a safety. He plays
Right.
bigger than himself. So let's see if the Bills can do that. Come out on fire, kick the Patriots' butt, secure the 1 seed, or at least a neutral site game.
Yeah, the weirdest one is honestly the Baltimore and Cincinnati. I don't know how they're gonna come out. You know, Baltimore's not gonna have Lamar Jackson.
Huge loss for
And
them.
yeah, and low key, like, how are the Bengals gonna come out? I know it wasn't necessarily their teammate, but they all saw the CPR getting done. You know,
Mm.
it's a weird week. They probably weren't thinking about football
Every
up until
question
maybe.
was about Damar Hamlin. How does T. Higgins
Yeah.
feel? It's all T. Higgins' fault. It's not his fault. Come on, guys. Let's be smarter as a society.
Yeah. Uh I know Zach Taylor was kind of upset about it. I seen his press conference. I mean, he was under the impression of the COVID rules, like with the whole winning percentage, because winning percentage got thrown out the window with this. And that's what he thought the NFL was gonna tie into this. And it is what it
I mean,
is,
hey, Zach
bro.
Taylor, the NFL made the Broncos play with the wide receiver at quarterback to teach them a lesson. It's not a fair business, guys. The NFL is not a
Yeah.
fair business. Did they cancel any game? Oh yeah, they were moving games around all the time. Remember the Titans? They moved it
Uh
Thursday.
the
It's just not a fair
Raiders
business.
played on like a random Tuesday night last 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
dude, that seems like so long ago. But man,
Uh
it really wasn't. It was like a year and a half ago, 2 years. That's crazy.
yeah. So the NFL is crazy, dude. But Bengals and Ravens. I guess we can flip flop on that one and show the audience some of the injuries for that since we're on it. What are you thinking about Lamar Jackson, Max?
I think I mean, do you really want Lamar to come like his first game back in what, like 6 weeks to be in the playoffs? Like I know Lamar's a baller, but Joey was like, he's not going to play again until he gets this contract. I don't necessarily buy that, but I think Lamar has just kind of hurt his value as the years gone on, and not from a standpoint of talent, but standpoint of being healthy. This is 2 straight years of this, of being injured and bad moments. I really
I
don't
kind of
know one. It's a weird
I
thing
kind
with
of
Lamar.
called it though. I mean, I think a lot of people seen this coming though. Like he got hurt. It was
And
one of those
he's like,
things.
I'm not coming back till I'm 110%. But it's also
Right.
like
I mean,
they have
why
secured a
wouldn't
playoff
he?
spot. It's not like they're playing for anything really. I mean, they're playing for the division, which is a thing, but like their tickets punched. It's not like this is a do or die game. We win this, we get into the playoffs. It's
You
not
think
that.
he'll come back for the playoffs though?
I would say so. Don't you think? I mean, I don't. Do you think Baltimore's a real contender? I don't necessarily believe that, but
I
you'd have
don't
to
think
think they
so.
believe that. Like, bro, if he doesn't come back for the playoffs, I don't see how you would resign him unless you really know, like, oh, his leg's actually really bad.
I would say this, Max. If he doesn't play in that playoff game, he's good as gone.
I would
I
say
don't like
so. Yeah.
I think in the inside of his head, he's just like, I'm done. I'm done with Baltimore. I can see him with Miami. You know, he's been in talks with the Dolphins, but I think that's a huge storyline to watch, man. Tyler Huntley's, of course, going to start in week 18, and it's just not enough. Like, even if he does come back, Max, like you said, they're not contenders. They don't have no playmakers. Their team is decimated. Like, they lost to the Steelers last week.
Yeah,
The
and they were in
Steelers are bad.
control.
They can't score.
Steelers are bad. And they're about to make the playoffs if they win.
I
That's the
mean,
crazy
we should
thing.
just rename the 7th seed the Mike Tomlin seed.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
pencil him in there every year till they get
for
really
real.
good.
I mean, facts, bro. Facts. Let's go ahead and go to the Steelers. Fuck it, man.
Wait, do we give who we're
Steve,
gonna win?
no, we'll do that after.
Oh, okay,
We'll
cool,
we'll
cool. I'm cool
speed
with
it.
that.
Yeah, and we'll just flash the graphics on
Yeah, you keep him in
the
suspense a
screen.
little bit. Keep him in suspense. I like it.
Exactly. But the Steelers, Max, they're on their way to 7th seed probably. Do you know the scenarios in the back
I,
on the top of your head for the
I'm
Steelers?
almost certain that Pittsburgh wins and they are in. and Mike Tomlin can flip off everybody. Added to that list of injuries, guys, if you're watching, it's the Browns. Jadeveon Clowney apparently does not want to be a Brown much longer. So just
Shocking.
throwing that out. All they care about is Myles Garrett getting the Hall of Fame. What a weird thing to hear.
So the Browns are out though, right? They're out of contention.
Yeah, Browns have been dead.
So really, the Steelers win and they're in? It's that simple?
I'm checking it right now, but don't. I mean, I feel bad when I'm wrong.
Don't quote me.
Don't quote me, but quote me, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. They need 6 things to happen. Okay, so continue. Here's exactly. Hold on.
You gave Steeler fans hope, man.
I know. Hold on. I'm trying to find it, man. 11 hours ago. That's what I want to see. How the Steelers can clinch a playoff spot. So, I think they need the Patriots to lose.
Patriots control their own destiny. They win, they're in.
Okay, Steelers win, Dolphins lose or tie, Patriots lose or tie, they're in. I think the Steelers have a pretty good shot.
Yeah, the Steelers are feisty, bro. Honestly.
No, I'm dead ass. I'm serious. It doesn't matter. I'm serious. Like, okay, Bills versus Patriots. I'm leaning towards the Bills to win that game.
Yeah.
Who's Skylar Thompson versus the Jets? Is that a lot of confidence?
Man, Mr. White, you that confident in Salah?
Big Salisbury.
Yeah, it does look promising for them. But you look at Kenny Pickett, man. You look at the Steelers.
They went so ugly.
They've went from the lows of lows to the highs of highs. Mike Tomlin seems to amaze me, man. And we look back at the season. What would you grade like Kenny Pickett's seasons so far? Does winning on Sunday like boosted more?
C+.
You really think C+?
B minus
for what he's been working with, though. A shell of himself, Najee Harris, rookie George Pickens, Deontay Johnson, who can't get in the end zone and seems to like never get his feet in bounds.
They did run Chase Claypool out of town, which I enjoyed.
Beat out your boy Trubisky.
Do you really just see them and be like, oh yeah, like now, look how good they are now with Kenny Pickett? I just don't see plays from him where I'm like, oh, that's a great play. I mean, they beat the Raiders. Kenny Pickett effectively ended the card years of Pittsburgh, Las Vegas, excuse me. But I don't look at this Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh gets in there just like last year. Who's going to get to thump on the Steelers in the playoffs? So
I'm going to ask you 2 of them then. If you're the Steelers, do you still look out for a quarterback?
No. I'm not worried about quarterback next year.
If you're the GM, would you look out for a quarterback?
I wouldn't necessarily put it high on the priority list.
No.
Still got to fix this
unless like a Russell Wilson situation comes up.
No, not him. Someone else. Not him. Someone else. Lamar?
Well, yeah, man.
Oh, he's not going to Pittsburgh. Sorry.
Rodgers?
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
I would like to see that. Jordan, you get Jordan Love in there, compete a little bit.
What about the let's stay in the AFC, man.
Okay.
Jaguars, bro. Jaguars and Titans. This one's gonna be played on Saturday night prime time game.
Ooh, that sounds weird.
Look, man, I was saying it last week with the Titans, blow it up. I think they're gonna get fucking trounced in this game, bro. 6.5 point underdogs. I believe Joshua Dobbs is a starter, right?
Yeah, big Dobbs. Big Dobby.
Yeah, dude. I got the Jags, bro. Look, the only chance that the Titans have is like the Jags proving us.
Well, they're just the moment's too big for them. That's what.
Like they just fall straight on their face. And you got 2 teams like that this weekend, Max. You got the Jags and you got the Lions. Like those are 2 teams in kind of similar situations where this year was okay, we got a lot of young players, we got a lot of rookies. Let's go ahead and develop. We have a bright future, but we don't expect to get anywhere this year. But week 18 comes along and it's like, okay, this is a big moment. No more of this, like nothing's on the line and we're playing carefree. You got to beat the Tennessee Titans. And on the Lions case, you got to beat the Green Bay Packers on the road.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence has played in national championship games, and this game is the biggest of his career. and I don't think it's close. And one, going to Jared Goff, because you brought up the Lions, I think this is a bigger game for Jared Goff than the Super Bowl. This game is going to define if he's a starter next year or he's not. That's what this game is. Because if he craps the bed, I don't think the Lions have any faith in him. Because we've heard the reports, right, about, oh, Jared Goff, the Lions actually like this guy a lot. And then the next game against the Panthers, he craps the bed and he plays horrible. So I think Jared Goff, man, make or break game.
Look, man, all year we've been off and on about Jared Goff. We think that the Patriot, remember the Patriot game early in the year when he was just awful. We haven't really seen that all year. We've probably seen it about once or twice this year. Jared Goff's been pretty damn good as far as like number wise.
Correct.
And I just think the Lions, whether he wins this game or not, Max, he should not be the quarterback of the future. I think he's I
agree with that, but
he's a stopgap quarterback.
The only thing this game will change for me, for the Lions, and my belief is whether he's either you keep him for one more year or he's completely gone. That's what I'm looking at. Like, so if he craps the bed next year, it's like, okay, let's go get a quarterback right now. But if he does okay, it's like, we can live with this one more year. We can stomach another year of this crap.
We'll see, because one of two things is going to happen if they get blown out. It's going to be, are we going to blame Dan Campbell or are we going to blame Jared Goff?
I think Dan Campbell's too well liked to be blamed. Jamal Williams might have a revenge game. Might be a little cooler this time, Jamal.
And on the Packers side, Max, how confident are you in the Packers? They're playing special teams. Bisaccia got the boys going. Defense is playing amazing. Jair Alexander.
I'm confident, man. I am very confident. I think Jair, hey, Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, get after Jared Goff, make a mistake, take care of business, A-Rod. Run on the Detroit Lions like the Panthers did. And then when they start to creep up, Christian Watson over the top. What up, D-Raw?
Welcome to the show, D-Raw. Talking Packers and Lions. Look, man, the one thing that honestly scares me is Rodgers. Surprisingly, like,
scares you as a Lion, or scares you just both sides? Like, what's he gonna do?
It scares me. Like, what if this game turns into the Packers need to score points? Because the Lions can put up points, Max.
Yeah, they proved last week.
Yeah, like they can score points. So if this turns into a shootout, it's gonna be ugly because that's not the Packers game. And everyone's like, oh, Jared Goff against Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God, how are you gonna pick Jared Goff? Aaron Rodgers in this offense is just not the same, bro. Like, this is not your daddy's Aaron Rodgers that we all knew. This offense is anemic besides the Christian Watson big play.
It's a grinded out offense. It's not necessarily like, hey, let's just go down there and score.
D-Raw over here talking big. Lions going to the NFC Championship versus the Eagles. I'm calling it.
That'd be insanity, man. No way. Jared Goff.
Well, let's hit the Schlegels, man. The Schlegels are playing for something this week, man. Their game matters. They're playing the New York Giants, who I heard sitting several key guys.
I like that. I like that.
Philly is 14-point.
I don't know, Juan. You think Vegas thinks they're sitting their guys?
Some of the injuries for them, man. The big one, Jalen Hurts. He's questionable. It's looking like he's gonna play.
Yeah, progressing in the right direction is always such an NFL thing to hear. So
yeah. So I want to get your
opinion,
kind of opinion on this. Look, I don't want to sound insensitive to this situation. You know, Damar Hamlin, we care about him. Thoughts and prayers. But it had to have a lot of implications, including fantasy, and included our fantasy league. Okay. So
hey guys, we
didn't know what to do. We're like split the pot. Homeboy that I was playing against in the championship was like, I won. The game's over. I was like, I don't know about that, dog. Like, we decided to run it back. In week 18. It's risky, dude, because you got situations like this where the Giants are sitting starters, so you got to be wary. But honestly, a lot of the players that we have on both of our teams are all in games that matter. Like I have Jalen Hurts, who didn't
So
play last
do you
week.
think Jalen Hurts is going to play the whole game, or do you think the Eagles get up early and then they're like, all right, you're good. Your shoulder's fine. It's all good.
Ah, man, what's the gap? When do you take them out, Max? 21-point lead, 14
Yeah,
point lead?
28,
What is it?
28
Oh,
halftime. I
yeah,
don't know.
28 for sure. 28 for sure.
Yeah, unless you're the Colts, a 28-point lead's usually safe.
But
So
that's what's going on in our fantasy. Did we make the right call, or should we
I mean, I don't.
should we
I think
have
fantasy
split the
football
pot?
is a. I think fantasy football is a scam. I get scammed out of my money. So no, I don't know. I think it's fine. I mean, it is what it
Would
is. I
you,
mean,
if you were in this situation, what would you do? Would you would have
I would have
split
just.
the pot?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Why not?
Would you want to run it back in week 18?
Would not want to run it back. No, would not want to run it back. I would have been like, bruh, just give me my money.
Just give me my money
I'm
and
all
take
about
my
that bread
losses.
up
Hey man, we
front.
want that whole pot, all right? We playing for week 18.
It's not we, it's him, guys. It's not me. I didn't finish in last though.
Yeah, they were talking about, people were getting so mad. They were like, money back. I was like, no, we're not doing this.
Everyone was
Like,
like,
yeah. I was like, no, like you missed the playoffs. You lost your money, dude. Like you're done.
So
But
I would like to transition to a game, which I don't think you realize is a must-watch game. I'm looking at the Houston Texans versus the Indianapolis Colts one. How much tanking are we going to see going on?
tank season.
This will be quick, guys. How much tanking is going on during this freaking game? And
Like
by the
Vegas
way,
don't even know what to do.
did Jeff Saturday cost
2.5.
the Colts the number one pick?
Yeah, we'll see.
So
Do the Colts have a first?
Yeah, they should.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens, man.
I was totally kidding. This is gonna be the worst game in the NFL history.
Yeah, we'll see what happens where Bryce Young goes or CJ
Yeah.
Stroud. You know, that's all that game has. But
This game's basically an watch. If you're those two guys, you're like, oh, which dumpster do I choose?
I know, right? I think that's it for like really big games. All the other ones don't really mean much.
Let's see here. Chiefs
Oh, you know
versus
what? Let's talk about this one.
Okay.
Okay, so are the Rams gonna spoil the Seahawks party? Because the Lions are tied to the Seahawks. We know that the Packers control their own destiny. But if the Seahawks lose, Lions win, Lions are in. If the Packers lose and the Seahawks win, Seahawks are in.
I mean, I think this is the most damning thing for Russell Wilson could like hope for. It's really like his nightmare come true.
I want to see Seattle in the playoffs, man. Honestly,
I would too.
I
think they deserve it. They played their A's off all year.
Yeah, I think Seattle will cause more matchup problems than Green Bay. I honestly feel that way.
That's tough. I think they're about the same. I think Seattle,
so?
you like the defense and like it's not Seattle. I'm saying you like the offense, you like the big play, you like DK, you like Kenny Walker, but I don't know. That defense is so bad in Seattle, man.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Raiders and Chiefs. You know,
oh yeah,
Raiders
must watch the Stidham traveling show.
So this is the surprise I have. I'm going to the game. Short notice. I will be traveling to Vegas early this morning.
I'm telling you, this is the richest guy I know. When doesn't this guy take a trip?
Look, my birthday's around the corner. My girlfriend wanted to give me a gift. She said no better gift than to a Raider game. It was last minute. It was a surprise. She literally bought the tickets like 2 days ago because she was looking.
This guy tells me before he going, "Hey, I got a surprise." I was like, "Oh, what did he get me?" And he's like, "I'm going to the Raider game."
So look, another Raider vlog is coming, man. I'm gonna do a stadium tour.
What a slime ball,
Stadium.
Bro. When do you leave? Like tomorrow?
I'm leaving at like 4:00 in the morning, bro. Like
flight, first class?
No, driving. I'm a peasant. Come on.
No, peasant. Going to Vegas are all expenses, vacation, guy.
The
Oh my
tickets
god.
weren't that bad. The tickets were like 120, bro. I got
I mean,
nosebleeds.
that makes sense. I bet tickets are real cheap
Yeah.
right now.
Oh yeah.
Paying to
I
see
mean,
Jarrett Stidham
Jared, hey, stid him. All right. Couldn't the Raiders spoil some Kansas City Chiefs
first
number one
seed.
seed?
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure. I
they
think
can
they
make it
could.
interesting.
The Chiefs love to play with their food. They love it.
They played with the Broncos last week.
I'm telling you, they made Russ look good again.
And honestly, maybe they just lay down. They're like, well, we're not gonna get to play at Arrowhead for the number one seed anyway, because we're gonna most likely face the Bengals or the Bills. So who cares? So maybe that's that aspect. And then the Raiders got a top 10 pick on the line. Uh we'll see if we
Tank,
win or
tank,
if,
baby,
yeah,
tank,
if
just
we
tank,
think.
baby.
Exactly, man. Any other game that you want to hit or anything, Max? Anything that you wanted to mention?
I mean, this is gonna be a short one if we end it. So let me bring up who's your MVP? Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
I think he's
Patrick
got in the
Mahomes.
bag, right?
Yeah, it sucks that Hurts got hurt, but no pun intended. But
Little pun.
yeah, little pun.
N-
Patrick Mahomes, man, all the way. Uh quick little surprise for you guys, little announcement. Uh if you guys are not new to the channel, you guys know that for 2 years since we started this thing, me and Max love to do our MJC All Pros. Okay, so me and Max do team 1 or All Pro team 1 and team 2. Am I getting that wrong? Or is it
No,
first string, second team? No,
yeah,
first
first
team and
team,
second team.
second team, yeah.
Yeah. Uh so we picked those out. Sorry, I got something in my eye, man.
Do
Keep on
you wanna
blinking.
draft them? Do you wanna, like, be like we'll do a little conference call, we'll go through the positions, and then we'll build them like that? Or do you wanna just build our
That
separate
would be interesting.
I think that'd be fun. I just thought of it right now. Having a little staff meeting
Yeah,
behind the
we can
scenes.
draft them so we
So
don't have to
we'll
make
have
so
2
many
teams.
graphics.
Yeah, we'll have 2 teams. You cut the graphics in half. I like
Yeah.
that. You got your vacation
Yeah.
coming up.
That's I think that seems like a good idea, man. But regardless, we'll get out some all pros to you. We love doing this, man, because we reward some guys that had some great years. And it's not necessarily all about the stats, man. We try to pick guys who are just dudes that have been having underrated seasons, man, and just no one tends to get them credit,
I
man.
think I had, like, Leonard Floyd one year on the Rams. I was like, "This guy's just killing it this year."
Yeah, Brian Burns a couple years back.
Yeah, Brian Burns. C Flash P last year was one I really remember because he
Yeah,
definitely
C
was an
Flash
all
P.
pro.
Some obvious ones. I mean, we won't go so much out of the box
But
and talk
Patrick Mahomes
like,
might make it. I don't know. Haven't
yeah,
thought about it
exactly.
enough.
Like,
Haven't
come
thought
on.
about it.
But
So I like
really
it.
excited. Yeah, really excited for that. Playoff content coming in this month. It's exciting, dude. Really exciting. Uh how about head coach firing, man? Did you see the Cliff Kingsbury report?
One, can you believe that he might be gone? He's pretty much gone after this year. I am not shocked at all. Always thought Cliff Kingsbury was not that great of a coach, and good thing, good thing. It's a move in the right direction. They got a lot of to do in Arizona, so it's time. It's time you've cleaned house of Cliff. You got Kyler in there. You have him locked up. His knees messed up, so you gotta find the right coach. Maybe Sean Payton.
Where
Also
do you think
Kyler.
Sean Payton goes?
I mean,
I
I'm
think we
sh
were talking
you
about this last week.
fire Brandon Staley or demote him or something. If I'm Denver, I make a push for Sean Payton. You have
Do
to.
you think he goes to a place where there's a quarterback, or you think the
Yeah,
quarterback follows him?
I think he's cool. He's done with the
Taysom Hill projects?
yeah, he's done with no quarterback. That's the best way I could say. He's done with anyone. He's done with Jameis. He's done with Taysom Hill. Done with who's the guy they started
Ian
last year? Ian
Brooks?
Book. Ian Book. Like, come on, he's done. So whether that's did you see the thing they think Mike McDaniel might get fired?
That's why I brought this up
That's
because
incredible.
I
That's
see the Jets.
crazy.
I see the Jets. I see the Dolphins playing this week. I mean, if one of these teams get blown out, do you think Salah's
No,
job
I
is
don't.
safe?
I think Salah's safe. Yeah, I think both coaches should be safe. I don't think it's fair to fire either of them. in all honesty.
Like, would it be that big of a deal if the Dolphins fired Mike McDaniels for Sean Payton,
No.
essentially?
No, it wouldn't, but it would be surprising. It would be a little surprising, but no, I don't think that'll be a big deal. No.
I think both of these owners, man, are really
I think Mike
very
McDaniel's
aggressive.
a bit overrated in my estimation just because, he started off so hot and then it was bad, it was good, it was bad. But he's a first year coach. Let him work it out.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I think no other ones, man. I don't really see any storylines that
No,
we
we can
can
pick
really
the
talk
games.
about.
I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like this is one of the weirder weeks because literally we're just waiting on like 4 games.
yeah.
Like this is gonna be the shortest pick 'em, and it's probably gonna be one of the longer Sunday pods. Well, you'll be in Vegas, so I don't even know you're gonna be here.
I'll
We'll
be
see.
here. I'll be here Sunday night. I'm not staying there for long. Let's go ahead and do the pick'ems, Max, and then we'll talk locks of the week.
Okay.
Uh Raiders and Chiefs. All right. I'm not going with the Raiders, man. I just can't. The Chiefs, I got them 31
First
to
time all year,
27.
guys. What is this?
Hey, I hope they win. Okay. Now that I did that. Okay. So maybe I reversed the curse. All right. But me and Max rolling with the Chiefs. Another Saturday game. Jags, man. We rolling with the Jags. Jags, don't fuck us, bro. This is a big moment for Trevor Lawrence. Big moment for the Jags. I can't wait to see the Jags in the playoffs because I do think they'll cause some fucking problems, bro. You don't want to face this team. So hopefully the Jags get the dub, man.
And if they lose, it's all Mike Vrabel. Give him the respect he deserves.
Yeah. And thank God we went opposite on this. Maybe I can get a game up on you. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who cares about this game? Max is rolling with the Falcons. Why? I don't know. We'll
I think
see.
Brady's gonna sit. I'm trying to get up on you. I'm trying to embarrass you.
I don't think so. I think Brady's gonna play.
He's gonna
Brady's
play a
gonna play.
little.
Yeah, he'll play a little, get a little 35-point lead. Some light. Some light. Speaking of Brady's own team, man, we're both rolling with the Buffalo Bills. We think they're gonna come out with their heads on fire, bro. Like playing with a lot of passion, playing with a lot of heart, playing for DeMar Hamlin. I think they roll on the Patriots, man.
I agree, 100%. Patriots are a talent-derived team, so we'll see.
Chicago and Minnesota, man, not much on the line. I think Minnesota does have a chance to get the number one seed. No, they lost that last week. They
No,
lost that privilege.
I think they could they not get it even if the 49ers lose?
I think they can get the second seed. So it's either the second or third seed if the Niners lose or win. So we'll see. Uh Chicago, man, little note on them. Justin Fields is sitting
Yeah,
and
good thinking.
he is not gonna break the rushing record for a quarterback,
Oh,
which is
that's kind of sucks, but he needs to
it does
rest
suck
because
a
'cause he's
little
been
bit.
going
He
through
needs
it. He's been
yeah.
banged up every week.
Yeah, I think less than 100 yards away from
Like
Lamar Jackson's.
64, 60
Yeah.
something, yeah.
So sucked to see that, but
Bro, he didn't even run the first, like, 3 weeks of the
I know.
Can we take, like,
He
a
didn't
little
do
side
shit.
can I do a little sidebar right now? Just look it
Yeah,
up.
of
Justin
course.
Fields game log. Let's see. What do you wanna guess rushing yards in the first 3 games of the year?
Under 200.
28, 20, 47,
Wow.
50, 47. Then it's 80, 80, 60, 180, 150, 80.
Explosion, man. Absolute explosion.
Yeah, and they weren't even doing the designed runs. But yeah, that's crazy. Hell of a
Yeah.
year, Justin Fields. Way to like kind of prove everyone you should have been the number two quarterback, right? Zach Wilson
Two,
is definitely
two.
not.
Number
Yeah,
2, man. Cincinnati Bengals. We're rolling with Joe Burrow, bro. Cincinnati Bengals beat the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens just don't have enough firepower, bro. That one's pretty simple. Texans, we're going with the Texans for probably the first time all year, I would
Jeff
say.
Saturday, have a nice day.
Lovey Smith is probably his final game as Texans head coach. Riding out with a bang. Uh
Ride out on him, Lovey.
Dolphins and Jets, man, we're both rolling with the Jets. The Jets are rolling out with Skylar Thompson. I don't think they're going to do much. They will indeed end the season on 6 losses in a row, I believe, or 7. absolutely insane. Both of these teams are on a losing streak. I think the Jets got a little bit more heart, and Jets got a better quarterback. So rolling with the New York Jets. Panthers and Saints. My goodness, does this one? No one cares about it. I
Ooh,
should have went with the
tune in.
Panthers just to get one on Max. 28-24. We're both rolling with the Saints. Shout out to the Eagles for having their first round pick. And we're both rolling with the Steelers. All right. We think the Steelers are going to get a win, close win against the nemesis AFC North rivals in the Cleveland Browns. So both rolling with the Steelers there. Broncos, Chargers. I'm rolling with the Chargers. You're rolling with the Broncos. Why is this?
I just wanted to. I didn't want to jinx someone last time. No, I think they're gonna rest Herbert because they have nothing to gain at all. So I'm just going. I think Broncos might. Let's go. Let's ride one last time.
That's right.
Let's ride.
All right. I'm rolling with the Eagles. Max is rolling with the Eagles.
Come on. This is our
yeah.
this is our time.
They got I mean, week 18, Max, to clinch your division. My goodness.
Scaring the crap out of me. We played a little too close.
And San Francisco 49ers, man. Looking like one of the best teams in the league.
I think just start Trey Lance on a crutch for this game. Dude, how much does Brock Purdy play? Like one series?
Why? I don't think so. Who are they gonna play? Who's the backup?
As I'm saying, you can't let him get hurt. Bro, if I was an Arizona Cardinal and I wanted to ruin the Niners season, I would just try to go concuss or just take out at the knee Brock Purdy, bro.
Oh my goodness. All right. St. Louis. Oh, excuse me.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I know.
I called them Oakland Raiders, but that's like respectable. St. Louis Rams.
St. Louis Rams. You know they're damn sure have no LA fans. I'm rolling with the Rams, dude. I think Bobby Wagner is going to come out to play. I think the Rams got a little something to prove. They don't like the Seahawks. I think they're going to spoil the Seahawks playoff hopes, bro. And I think the Lions and the Packers, it's going to make it a bigger game when they play on Sunday Night Football. Winner gets in. NFL fixed. Hashtag. Cowboys, man, who their fans always think that the NFL is rigged. We're both rolling with them. They're going to beat the Commandies. Commanders are starting Sam Howell. Shout out to Sam Howell, one of my most liked quarterbacks in the draft coming out last year. I'm really excited to see him, man. And then
see what they can do.
For the finale of the year, hopefully it's as good as the Raiders and the Chargers of last year. Green Bay Packers, I'm rolling with them. I think it's going to be a damn good one. I got a 1-point win by the Green Bay Packers. I think Mason Crosby bangs in that last second field goal and the Lions lose a heartbreaker because there is no other way.
Right? Lions are just going to get their heart ripped out. And I don't think there's a coach who's lost more heartbreaking games in his first 2 years than Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Remember he cried because he was like, bro, I just love this team.
He might cry in this one.
Oh,
his lips might be chapped. His face might be red.
Is it possible for this game to live up to last year's? Like, end of the game? I don't think so.
No way. It was just too much. The tie that's involved is what made that game even
more. And it almost happened. And everyone was like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. It was crazy, dude. And locks of the week, I'm rolling with the Niners, man, against the Cardinals. Look at you rolling with the Eagles, fanboy here, huh?
Got to one last time. Let's ride. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's ride by Russ is such a cringy thing. I love saying.
Yeah, next week we got to get the soul pick record. We got to look that up. We got to see how good we
do. Do you really want to see this? Would you like to see
We're positive. We're positive.
Are you positive?
I think I'm positive.
I ain't positive. We positive.
But that's gonna do it for the show, man. Prayers out to Damar Hamlin.
Yep.
Again, just want to reiterate that. But I hope you guys enjoy your weekend of football. I hope you guys enjoy life, bro, because it's like Damar Hamlin. It can be gone in a snap, bro. It can be in jeopardy. So bless up, bro. We appreciate everyone that's been supporting the channel, bro. And hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We greatly appreciate it. Max, any last words?
If you guys see one in Vegas, ask him for some money because you know he got it, guys. You see one on the street, hey, let me get it. Let me hold $1.
Let me on $1 real
Yeah.
quick. All right, man. We'll see you guys Sunday night for sure. Okay. Peace.